And I just wanted to make this video or just go live real quick and talk to you about another big situation, and obviously how it affects you and how it affects your financial life. So, with that said, I'm sorry, I'm just adjusting something. Let me take a sip of my water bottle first, and then we'll get right into it. This water is much colder than I like. All right, let's go. So, Diddy did it. Did he do it? Did he not? We know it. Diddy did it. There's footage of it. Now, I was on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, and I saw the video. Obviously, it's definitely it's disturbing, and it's basically becoming a trending topic right now. Everybody's talking about it. I mean, obviously, I'm talking about it right now too. Everybody is, because it's a real messed up situation, and it's a like I said, it's a trending topic. People want it. This is something people are talking about because it's polarizing. Whenever you have either a fortunate or unfortunate event that's polarizing, people are going to talk about it. So now we know Diddy did it. That's great. How does it affect your life? Like, one thing I really want you to understand, especially about social media, especially about just your financial life, and especially, like, here I talk a lot about, real estate, wholesale, and auction properties. But one thing you have to understand is that a lot of this stuff is really a waste of time if you're not making money from it. And what do I mean by that? Whenever there's a trending topic, and I've seen this, and this is something that I don't want to do with this channel, but anytime it's a trending topic, you have two types of people. You have the people on the front, who are, they're the consumer of the content, so they're seeing what happened, they're reading what other people are saying about it, they're watching videos about what other people are saying about it. And then you have the producers, which is the very few. I don't even know what the percentage is, but there's very few people doing that, because 95% of people are consumers. You have the 5% that produce the content and produced anything in this world. And what you see is people will take these trending topics and they'll put it out there, and rack up views, rack up subscribers, and they profit off it, which is fine. I mean, that's what you should be doing. But what I want you to do is look at, like, this situation with Diddy in this way, for yourself. Is like, how can you benefit off of these trending topics? How can you benefit or off of this? And also, how does it actually affect your life, taking in all this unnecessary media, unnecessary, I want to say, I don't really want to use the word content, but taking in a lot of unnecessary stuff that's not really adding value to your life. Now, entertainment does have value because there's money in entertainment. And if you don't believe me, go to the YouTube trending page, and I guarantee you, like, everything in the top 50 is all entertainment. So people love entertainment. We all love entertainment because it makes money. That's just a fact. But when you ever see a trending topic, something polarizing like what happened yesterday, that footage release, you got to ask yourself, like, am I benefiting from actually watching this and taking this in? Or am I being a consumer of it? Because really, what you have to understand, the United States of America is great at marketing. Like, corporations here are great at marketing. We have some of the best marketers in the world in this country right here. The thing is that there's nothing wrong with marketing. You want to, because marketing is really finding the people who want your product or service, and that's a good thing because people are searching for that and they're willing to pay for that. The thing is when it's a conspicuous consumption, which means there's an overindulgence here in this country. So we tend to overindulge. We tend to overindulge in food. Hello, Lily. Hope you subscribe. We tend to overindulge in food. We tend to overindulge in entertainment. We tend to overindulge in sex. We tend to overindulge in a lot of things, and that's because from when you come out the womb in this country, and really now all over the world, because now we're pretty much living in a global society in its infancy, thanks to all these social media apps. Um, you're constantly getting marketed to as soon as you come out the womb, and it's constantly nonstop. You have an ad here, you have this here. If you're on TikTok, you're scrolling. Uh, you're constantly being marketed to. So you're actually being programmed to be a consumer. And that's why whenever a topic trends, a lot of people who are content creators, they know this and they make videos around things that trend. And they're actually making great money off it. That's pretty much what the old school cable would do. It's just now it's just really instant. But what I want you to think about is whenever you see anything trending or whenever you take in some specific entertainment, ask yourself this: how does it add value to my life? And what I mean by that, it's not being strict, because obviously sometimes you just don't want to think. You've been working hard, you just want to shut off, and you need to be entertained. I get that. But one thing I would say is just that's cool for about 5 to 10% of your life. But ask yourself, when you take in something, how does this going to benefit my life, or how can I actually become a producer of something like this? Because we are trained to be consumers. We're trained from the womb to be consumers, to buy, to purchase, to consume. That's why, hello, hey Deborah. That's why, the national debt is so high. This is why we have so much credit card debt. Maybe I'll drop it in the chat after this live is done. But we have the most credit card debt we've ever had, and not business credit card debt, but consumer debit card. Not debit card, credit card debt ever in the history of the United States. And that's honestly because of consumerism, constantly consuming. So all I have to say, I just want to make this live real quick because, like I said, this Diddy situation is national headline news. It's terrible. And also what you have to think is, how does this affect your life? Is it you're just taking in just to view it? Are you trying to profit off of it? Or what are the lessons you can learn in this? And what I mean by that is that what does taking in that type of content or taking in stuff like that do to you? Because at the end of the day, and I know this because I've been there, a lot of us try to play escapism. That's fine, but if we want to improve our situation, we can't escape. We have to learn how to be producers more. We have to produce more. We have to constantly produce. Because granted, I'm going to say something on this live that I've had in a private conversation. I'm in a private business group. And, some of these guys, obviously, I'm at the very bottom of it. So I do pretty well, but I'm at the very bottom of it. But one thing I will say is that we were having conversations, and what we're seeing is the way this country is moving, especially with inflation. And I actually want to make another video. I'll probably put it out today or maybe tomorrow about some other numbers that I ran that I think a lot of people really are overlooking. That's really worrisome for me, is that we're going to have universal basic income. It is coming. It is really coming. And it's coming quicker than we actually know, because inflation is running crazy, like I've said in every single video. So consumption, us consuming and trending topics, content, you have to learn, whether you have a job or not, whether you have a job, whether you have two jobs, you always need to build something for yourself. Everybody's going to need to do for self in any way, shape, or form. And just to get a little bit deeper, if you just don't have farming, if you don't have emergency food, I would suggest getting that. If you don't have fresh water, I suggest you get that. And it's not just doom and gloom. What I'm saying is you have to switch your head to the mentality of doing for self, because this country is moving towards a government to where it's kind of like either you're relying on them, and like I said, who has gold makes the rules. It's the golden rule. I was taught that. I'm pretty sure you all were taught that. But you have to be able to do for self. And the only way you can actually do that is by actually producing. And so I just want you to be aware of what you're taking in, what videos you're taking in, what trending topics you're taking in. And always understand, when you're watching something, where you're taking in something, there's someone on the other side of you watching that, they're making money. There's someone on the side, always on the other side of what you're consuming, whether that's food, whether that's entertainment, whether that's sports, whether that's anything. Because you got to think about it. Yeah, we're distracted by the media and advertising right now. Like, you're bombarded with advertisement, and that's why. And even just to take this to a deeper level, you have a lot of great marketers out there, and there's nothing wrong with marketing. I suggest everybody learn that skill set to market and sell. But it's about giving people what they want and when they want it. And that's what it's really about. But yes, there's a lot of distractions. So the best thing you can actually do right now is think. And I want you to do this. I said this in one of my other videos, but I really want you to internalize it. Just try it for one day. I say one day only. I really want you to set an alarm on your phone for every 15 minutes. And what that every 15 minutes alarm is going to do, it's going to snap you and keep you in focus. Because what I want you to do is be intentional about what you're doing throughout that whole day. So write down what you exactly want to do, what you're exactly going to watch, or what you're going to take in, or what, so on and so forth, whatever it is you're doing that day. And I want you to set an alarm every 15 minutes. And trust me, by the end of the day, you're going to realize you weren't in that much control as you thought you were. And that now you become aware of your actions. Take with that what you want to do with that. But I just wanted to make this video real quick. Obviously, it has nothing really to do with like real estate or auction properties, but I hope you like this. Definitely subscribe. I'm gonna go live pretty much every day moving forward, whether it's here, no matter where I'm at, or maybe I'm in the studio, whatever, so forth, so forth. I want you to like, comment, share, subscribe. I want you to have a great weekend. So just think about what I said. Peace.